Behind me is a brand new car that customers have only recently started taking delivery of, and they're still very rare to see on the streets. This is the new Ford Mustang Dark Horse, a 500 horsepower, 5-liter V8 American muscle car, a bona fide American muscle car with a V8 engine. Come check it out and see if you can tell what makes the difference between this and the regular Mustangs, just on appearance. Speaking of muscle cars, behind me we have an extra special Mustang. This is a Hennessy edition, one of my personal favorite brands out there that modifies cars. Can you tell me about your car, how they modified it, and how much horsepower it makes?
Absolutely. This is a 2018 GT350 with the 850 HPE kit in it, professionally built by Hennessy. She has, 858 horsepower to the crank and 778 to the wheels, which is quite a substantial amount of horsepower for this car. So, to be in control of that kind of horsepower with a 6-speed is a blessing, I think, compared to an automatic, but it's all the preference of the driver and the person. But love the car, never had a problem with it. Broke one belt. I've owned it for, it's coming up on, I'm over 4 years right now, so as far as that goes, that's pretty good. And like they told me when I first bought it, they're like, you change the oil in this car and you take care of it, she should last. And it's got everything still. Back seat, still has the air conditioning, all the options. They said we wanted to build a car that you could take to the grocery store and to the racetrack and have it convenient. And I was impressed by that. Because most of the cars, they take the air conditioning out. And down in Florida, you're not going to live without air conditioning.
Yeah. And you said you've taken it to the drag strip, so what kind of numbers have you pulled with it?
Well, believe it or not, I mean, as a novice, never been to the track before. The first week I bought this car, I took it up to Homestead. I'm sorry, I apologize, to Palm Beach, and I was trying to run it on the drag strip, the quarter mile. And with terrible starts, I ran 11 twos in this car with like 0.6 and 0.7 starts, which to me, I'm sitting there watching the tree, then going, the guy's like, you got to nail it on you. I said, look, this is all new to me. I'm all, the guys, with a little brushing with, but all day long, 10-second car, not a problem at all. Guys, like,
11 seconds still pretty nauseating if you're not used to it.
Yeah, and this thing sounds insane. And I've also took it on Homestead on the oval and hot lapped it, 150 miles an hour with other cars, but still, unbelievable performance on the track as well. Love it.
So you love it. How many do you think were built?
I was told when I bought, this was back in 18. This was number 23, which I really was. I like the number 23. It's a popular number. Everyone loves 23. As well as I was told that once they hit 150, they were going to retire the kit, and there would only be that number specialized. So the car's plaqued inside and out on the radiator and inside the hood. Inside the headliner. And then I have all the paperwork at home that came with it. But they really put together a beautiful package when the work was done.
Very cool. Mind if we check it out?
Got the exhaust controls, it's got everything.
So you said you took it to the drag strip and you also took it to the circle track. Which one, in your opinion, did the car handle better for?
Well, to me, when you take it in the quarter mile, you're really beating on your car because, you're really trying to run the car as hard as it can run for 10 seconds, which to me, the performance of the car came on the track. Once I put this in track mode and I was on the track, this thing was stuck to the track like you wouldn't believe. I was really impressed. And the second time I went there, I was a little scared because, people like, oh, you can hit a wall, you can blow your car up, they're not responsible. But as my performance came up from owning the car and driving it, the last time I went to the track, I blew everyone away. They're like, my God, how did you learn how to drive so good? I said, this car.
Seat time. Nothing replaces seat time.
Yeah, exactly. And getting to know the car that you own, because taking a car out that you don't know, and I know the corners of this car and where it can go. When I first got it, absolutely not. It was just like the first year I owned this car, every time I started, my whole side of my body would tremble from the torque. I would get in it and I'd speed up. It would anticipate me just looking at it before I would take it out. But yeah, this is my baby. This is Shelly, but she's a handful. And everyone's like a lot of people ask me when I'm on the road driving the car, they're like, what's in that thing? I go, it's got a Hennessy kit. And they go, it sounds like no other Mustang I've ever heard. I said,
it shouldn't.
Exactly. My friend's like, I can hear you coming. And it's still got all the stock exhaust, the stock headers. But with the supercharger, it sounds a specific way,
I
said. You know, shouts out to Hennessy if they happen to watch this video. Like I said, never ever had a problem with the car. Love the build, love the result.
Yeah, and come check out the interior. The interior is almost completely stock. Like you said, they left all of the creature comforts, which for a heavily modified performance vehicle in itself says a lot about Hennessy's ability to modify a vehicle.
Because when I did take it to the racetrack, I said to myself, I'm running 10 seconds that day, and I raised my limiter up to like over 9. And as soon as it hit like 9, and I maybe went over like 991, the computer shut down, and the whole car went dark. And I was like, oh my Lord. I mean, you know, I didn't know this was gonna happen. All of a sudden I smelled antifreeze. The car did not sound right, which my pass was through, rolled to the end, was fine. I kind of pulled off the track and I opened up the hood. I saw antifreeze and I pulled out a belt that was 10 feet long. And they're like, we can fix it. We'll bypass your supercharger. I was like, we are not touching this car. I said, I think I blew my engine. He's like, no, start it. I started it and I was like, oh, he's like, your belt's belt. It took a day or two to get the belt. There's 6 tensioners on there. It's not the easiest belt in the world to replace. I had even top mechanics baffled on how to get that belt on there.
6 tensioners on like
6 pulleys and 3 tensioners. I apologize.
Okay, that makes sense.
But
3 tensioners is still a nightmare.
You're looking there, you're like, he's like, I can do it. I said, you ain't touching this car.
Yeah, and because it ripped off, you don't know what orientation everything goes in, so it's like a
map
whole puzzle.
So now there's a map inside the glove box in case it ever happens again with a belt number on it, because they didn't even know the belt. They're like, oh, we don't even know how to match this belt.
I love this. Well, thank you so much for sharing it and sharing your history with the car with us.
I appreciate that, yeah.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, act like you know. It's going down, I'm your captain. It's going down, I'm your captain. It's going down, I'm your captain. It's going down, I'm your captain now. It's going down, it's going down, it's going down, it's going down, it's going down. I'm your captain now. It's going down, it's going down.
Behind me is one of the most popular cars in pop culture history. This is the DeLorean DMC-12. Now, this car has some incredibly interesting history. Obviously, it's known for its part in the movies, of course, Back to the Future. But the history of DeLorean is actually really fascinating if you look into kind of the cocaine scandals and why DeLorean is no longer a manufacturer. You'll see that the DeLorean DMC-12 was the only real car ever produced by the brand in conjunction with the Lotus Esprit, which, if you look at the profile, you can see that they're eerily similar. Now, one thing that makes the DeLorean really interesting is the fact that it's all exposed metal, and in order to detail this car, they actually use Brillo pads. So you can keep this ridging, and you just have to make sure you keep going with the lines of it. But it's what makes this car very unique. You don't ever see a DeLorean painted, anything like that. They're all exposed metal, and they've got a great history. Now, DeLorean supposedly will be coming out with a new car for the first time in decades here in the next few years, but we'll have to see how it pans out.
It's going down. I'm your captain now. It's going down. 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 I'm your captain now. It's going down. 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 Yeah. I walk inside your building, take over your whole facility. New sheriff in town. I don't know if you feeling me.
And of course, we can't leave our JDM fans out of the mix. Behind me is a 1 of 17 Final Force wide-body Honda NSX, and it is unlike anything else in this parking lot. Completely custom, and you have to come check out the hood scoop on the rear end of this. It's absolutely insane. Now, the NSX is already a fan favorite car. Even if you don't like JDM cars, chances are that NSX, Honda or Acura, depending on where it comes from, is a car that stole your heart just like it stole mine. So come check out this super rare spec.
It's going down. I'm your captain. It's going down. I'm your captain. It's going down. I'm your captain. It's going down. I'm your captain now. It's going down. 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 I'm your captain now. It's going down. 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 Nitro with the nice flow. Y'all acting like y'all don't know. Stop acting like y'all don't know. Who the future? We the future. Who the future? Us. Who the future? We the future. Who the future? Us. Causing chaos in the back of the bus. Get your hands up.
Things are really ramping up here as the weather gets cooler and people come back down to Miami. And behind me is one of the coolest new Lamborghinis on the market. This is the off-road Lamborghini Storado to match Porsche's Dakar. It is as insane in person as you can imagine from video, so come check it out.
Game, DeLorean flow, certified rap pro. STL legend, true master of the ceremony. Opposite of clean, this is me. We get dirty, homie. I can see the future. I'm predicting that your bitch is on me. Your trash, my treasure. Leave your ass sick and lonely. Like Jodeci, real women notice me. Once they hit a flow, then they wanna get close to me. I keep it trill and rep the way a nigga supposed to be. Respect my name and hang it high like a poster be. I got a fucked up past, but my future bright. Living in the present, hustling, trying to get this loot tonight. When you think of hip hop, you better think of me, cause I'm the definition of an EMC.
Porsche's always been known for being an innovative in the car community, and behind me I have two amazing examples of this. To my right, you'll see the Porsche GT4. This is a bona fide Porsche in every way. You've got the Boxer motor. These are available as manuals and as automatics. They're the traditional internal combustion engine. And to my left, you'll see the Porsche Taycan, the car that changed my opinion about electric vehicles. Now, this is a fully electric vehicle, and it's got some insane features that you may not expect from Porsche. And if you look at it, it is based on a Porsche Panamera. So let me know what you think of the future electric cars down in the comment section below.
When you get older, you will probably lose a step or two, but I'm still relevant and popping like a weapon, dude. Bang, bang, reloaded. Bang, bang. Let me get that. My weapon is my brain, like my logo is my name. It's insane. Bang, bang, reloaded. Bang, bang. Night Owl is a brand name, nigga, killing the game. This is like riding a bike. I could teach you how to handle bars, and if you fall, I could show you how to hide your scars. Everybody out here wanna be a rap star. You could be the nicest if you practice hard and take it far. Well, if you study me, well.
And just in time for the rain, my favorite part of Supercar Saturday, the rollout, where we get to hear all of these cars turned on, idling, revving their engines up, all of them in tune. You can hear them all going crazy behind me. The best part of Supercar Saturday. Join us next month.
Blowing Doty in the back of the bus. Get your hands up. We gon' show you how we buzz. Yeah. The future is us. The future is me. The future is he. The future is we. The future of the microphone, Alpha to Omega, I'ma write it if it's right.
And that is a wrap on August's Supercar Saturday. Guys, we made it through the hottest month of the year with the hottest cars here and, of course, the hottest car owners. How do you feel?
It was definitely hot, but it was definitely an amazing event. I mean, I'm shocked and I'm thankful that all these people showed up with all these nice rides. And thank my partner John, thank my guy Elo. I just want to let everybody know to please go register for Exotics at Dania Pointe, www.exotics@daniapointe.com. That's November 11th and 12th. I'll see you next month here at Supercar Saturdays Florida.
The future of the funk, this is real live rap, we gon' say what we want.
Man. We out here, man. Top to bottom,
bitch.
Inside and outside and everything in between. You know what I mean? Yeah.